I am deeply unsettled that my life has never felt more directionless, and it appears that I procrastinate all of my time away to stop myself from thinking about this fact. I think a lot of people who are my age all share a deep, common, and unspoken fear that we're all going to lose our passion for life over the next 5-10 years when we're trying to figure all of this stuff out. And I assumed for a very long time that to go to a university after high school was going to be the start of my life. That's when I was going to be beginning my life. But I didn't go to a university. And it's so hard to push past a feeling that I'm waiting for my life to begin because I was counting on university for so long. And I don't want to accept that life is about accepting when you're wrong and feeling incapable of moving when I feel like I'm just being forced to stop and grow in one place. I feel uncomfortable in multiple facets of my life right now because tension is just being built. It feels like I'm being taffy pulled in all of these different directions at the same time. And I'm growing in so many different facets of my life, in my career, in my friendships, in my school. It feels like none of them are growing to meet a physically capable goal. I wrote a 2,000-word paper a week ago. I could not tell you anything about that paper. 2,000 words. I don't remember the thesis. I don't remember what conclusion I came to. I don't even remember any of the points that I used to prove anything because I don't remember what the point of the essay even was. And this is terrifying to me, that I have become so lackluster in things that used to deeply fascinate me and motivate me, writing and creating and discussing arguments and my opinions about everything, and it feels like so deeply now I have lost that, and I don't know what it's from. And I think what unsettles me even more is that the people who did get into university, the people who in my head are supposed to have all of their paths aligned in front of them, are equally as confused about life as I am. And I don't feel validated by that fellow discomfort. Instead, it makes me want to rip my hair out because what am I supposed to do when I go to a university? What am I working up towards if the people who did what I'm supposed to do in the future are in the exact same place as I am? It feels like I am sitting and waiting for life to happen to me. But how do I know when the growth has happened? How do I know that I've blossomed? How do I know when flowers of my life are going to bloom? How do I know when I'm ready to grow fruit? Or I don't know, maybe this metaphor is too metaphorical, but how do I know when I'm ready to leave, when I don't allow myself to sit in discomfort of all this tension between all the different aspects of my life? I feel like I have so much passion for life and for art, and that all of this wasting of time to avoid the fear of my reality that I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where my future is going, and if all of that passion were to all go to waste because I'm so afraid of growing and sitting in the discomfort of my life, I would never be able to forgive myself. It feels like there's this mold around me that's suffocating me, that's just slowly expanding, but I'm not really breaking free from it. I feel like I'm slowly just letting it stretch while I'm pretending to grow, but it's not supposed to grow with me too. It's supposed to break at some point. I feel that it's supposed to break at some point. And in reality, I think I need some way to remind myself every single day that that's the point. And it's so frustrating to me to feel like it depends on me to do something about that. Because I wish so deeply that my life was not up to me. I don't know. Maybe I'll go read a book about Buddhism or become a deeply devout religious figure. Who knows? I don't think that's my path in life. I don't think that's how I'm going to break through whatever this is. But all this to say, I'm an 18-year-old girl who's in community college. I'm burnt out from feeling like I have no purpose at my university, at my school, at my life. And I'm supposed to get my period in like 4 days. And I've just been deeply angry at the world for many years now. And I think I am ready for that to stop. And maybe doing something about it will help. Who knows? But just had to get that off my chest. I took a shower. I feel very bald. I got very sunburned 2 days ago. You can tell still. So I also went to Amoeba Records and I got some CDs, so I'm gonna show you everything that I got. The Damned. Damned. This is a very fun album. Elvis Costello. I have great memories of talking about this album with my sophomore year English teacher. Shouts out. Bratmobile. Potty Mouth. I listened to this album a lot over the summer, so I got it. Frank Zappa. He's a little Talking Heads. This is my favorite album by them. All their live albums are much better. I only bought this because it had a monkey on the front. And it's really good. So I don't regret my choices. Bob Dylan. This is my favorite album by him. It's a great one. Those are my picks.